You think that the Chinese equity markets could outperform the United States in 2022 by how much and why?
Yeah, it's hard to tell how much. I mean, I think it's the difference won't be that big, but nonetheless, I mean, if you look at direction-wise, I think the upside potential for the U.S. equity market is actually quite limited going into next year, right? So we have the Fed going into a tightening cycle, potentially rate hikes looming, probably 2 or 3 rate hikes next year, and then you also have the economy in the U.S. probably slowing down, and then you look at the valuation and the U.S. equity market. Highest valuation probably in the past 20 years. It's not that attractive from that perspective. And then you look at A-share market in China, the economy is about to bottom and the monetary policy is loosening, and there probably will be triple R cut very soon. And valuation-wise, it's much more reasonable. So, relatively speaking, I think A-share next year will do quite well.
Are you anticipating a catalyst to move the Chinese equity markets? And you just mentioned it there in these reports around today that we could see fresh stimulus in the form of a triple R cut to support smaller firms sometime soon. When are you expecting that? Because for the last few months, when it comes to China, we've been expecting some kind of triple R cut to be announced perhaps before the end of this year. Only, of course, a couple of weeks left. Will it be this year? Will it be next year? And how aggressive do you see any moves in the triple R cut?
Yeah, I mean, to be frank, I think the triple R cut will probably happen very soon, but just by itself is probably not going to move the market that much. I think what it takes down the road is probably a combination of a few things. First of all, we'll probably need to see signals of policy easing from the China side, particularly in the property space. I mean, I think the investors are very concerned about the domino effect of Evergrande default, right? So in the next few months, if the property sector managed to stabilize, I think that would help a lot. And then the other macro data going into the first quarter, say, industrial production, retail sales, if those numbers started to pick up, we saw the PMI number already started to pick up last month, right? So just a little bit. And if that trend continue to sustain for a couple of months, I think that also help the momentum. And probably will take a few months for those indicators to show, consistent signals, and then the market probably will perform better.